Hello and welcome. We're here to talk about Amino's new AStar products. My name is Graham King. I'm the VP of Data and AI Governance here at Amino, and I'm joined by James Whittam, co-founder and Chief Consulting Officer at Amino. Nice to have you here.
Hi, Graham. Nice to be here.
Brilliant. So, D&A Playbook. What is the D&A Playbook?
Okay, so the D&A Playbook, the package solution that we've developed for this, is one of a number of what we're calling AStar offerings, which we're bringing to market to help accelerate value for our clients. And in relation to this specific area, we've seen from our work with a number of clients the value that having a D&A Playbook can bring. This package solution enables clients to accelerate their D&A Playbook development capability.
Okay, brilliant. And if you could just go into a little bit more detail about what actually is the D&A Playbook.
Yeah, sure. So a D&A Playbook or a data and analytics playbook, in its simplest form, is a repository of information which supports people who are working in data and analytics related roles. So for example, data governance, data engineering, data analytics, data science, all those and more. The playbook is a source of information for people who are working on data related tasks, and it contains a repository of policies, standards, guidance, processes, things like that to help people fulfill those tasks. At its simplest, a playbook can be a set of files on a SharePoint folder, but to be truly valuable for people and to really get the usage and the adoption, it needs to be much more than that. It needs to be an environment which provides a really rich user experience with things like collaboration and those kind of capabilities.
Fantastic. And you've mentioned value and valuable. So why is the D&A Playbook valuable for clients?
Okay, good question. In speaking from kind of Amino's experience, we see that organizations can often struggle to deliver data and analytics solutions consistently at scale. And this is due to a number of reasons, such as kind of fragmented delivery teams in larger organizations, local working practices, and limited reuse. Having a well-established D&A Playbook will help an organization to address those challenges. So how does it do that? Well, firstly, the playbook can accelerate the delivery of D&A solutions by providing people with faster access to information, removing kind of SME bottlenecks, and structuring information in a way that makes it easy to consume, whether that's for a data engineering use case, a data science requirement, whatever it may be. Moving on, the playbook should also enable an organization to reduce rework, because you're really embedding and driving out usage of proven, trusted approaches so that they're adopted and used across the organization, which should also in turn drive up the quality of delivery and also quality of the resulting solution. Another one which I guess is often overlooked is actually having a playbook is beneficial for staff morale, because it's easy for people to get frustrated when they can't find access to the right information to enable them to do what they need to do, or if the skills or the knowledge aren't easily available to them, and a playbook can help to overcome that, right? And finally, having a playbook which standardizes data processes can enable greater opportunities for automation, which then in turn further accelerates delivery.
Fantastic. So what does Amino's package solution actually do?
Okay, so our package solution for a D&A Playbook development applies our experience and our proven approach and templates to quickly assess an organization's as-is position and define the key elements of a D&A Playbook solution for them. So an engagement would typically take 4 to 6 weeks. And during this time, the key areas that we would look at are, first of all, working with senior leaders to understand kind of the strategic outcomes that they would want to drive from a playbook, whether it is accelerated delivery, cost reduction, some of those other benefits that I mentioned before. Then we'd look at assessing the organization's current content to determine its maturity and potential suitability for inclusion in the playbook. All organizations will have some content. It's just where is it located and how do people get access to it, right? We'd spend time working with the organization to define the key personas that would use the playbook, and these are always organization specific. They're general role models, but each organization is slightly different in this regard. And then we look at the requirements of those personas, what they need from a playbook.
Yeah.
We do a technical assessment for Playbook hosting, looking at existing in-house platforms as well as potentially externally to the organization to see what might be suitable. We'd look at kind of initial use cases and a candidate for a proof of concept, and then start to develop a roadmap for what Playbook development would look like within that client. Now, that's quite a lot to cover off within a relatively short engagement, and we absolutely need the support from a number of stakeholders within the organisation to do that. But from Amino's perspective, we've got a proven approach and templates and accelerators that we can use here. So the value to the client is we can come in and within that period of time really drive value and start to move people down the path of getting a D&A playbook up and running.
Excellent. So what should clients do if they're interested in looking at this package solution?
Well, that's an easy question to answer, I guess. Come and talk to us. Yeah, we'd love to have a conversation with anyone who wants to know more about this. There are more details on the website, and people can contact us via that route, or just kind of tune into our social media channels and get in touch with us there. We'd be great to have a conversation.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. And that's it for the D&A Playbook package solution. Look out for the other package solutions that we have. And James, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Graham.